Hi, Star Family. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. This is a really exciting one. The message is that everything's been preparing you for your crown. And it's interesting because in this deck, and we literally have it at the top underneath here, we literally have the star card. Wow. The crown means honor and respect will come to you. So a lot of you are stepping into really an era of your life where I'm hearing you're taking more of a leadership role on. And the star, this could be online for some of you or just amongst like a community or perhaps an audience. And after that, you also have Torch, which is about spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And I'm hearing your awareness is going to be your torch when it comes to, I'm hearing how to navigate your way through this newfound success, right? With the Star card. The Star card is also like your internal wishes and desires that are now being reciprocated in the external realm. And I'm hearing it's been a long time coming for a lot of you. You even have the rainbow at the base. So like the hardest part of the battle is already over. You guys are stepping forward. I'm hearing about to claim your pot of gold. And then underneath that, you even have connection to fifth house with the tiger. So this is doing something risky or taking a chance. This could be to do with self-employment or just like a creative hobby or something that you love to do. But I feel like you're stepping into a season of just love. Okay, and I'm hearing as well like people are gonna love you or whatever it is that you guys do. Now, let's go ahead and backtrack to yesterday. So when I was on the motorway, which is about, the fast track to success that you guys are on, I saw a greyhound, okay? A greyhound on a billboard. And greyhounds are usually a symbol of triumph. So a lot of you, you're stepping into a season where there's like triumph after troubles. And it usually shows as well, like you being focused on a very particular goal, right? So you've remained very focused on like a very particular, I'm hearing like destined outcome for you. And they also symbolize surprising gains, good fortune, and an unexpected inheritance. So I'm hearing expect like a windfall of not even good luck, your divine inheritance. There's something about like a windfall of your divine inheritance. So this is just knowing that abundance is your birthright. They're also associated with like grace, elegance, speed, freedom, vitality, and also your intuition. So again, a lot of you are listening to, I'm hearing like those instinctive calls for action. Okay, so that could be it. And then also I saw a disposal, so it looks like you guys are using any kind of trigger as disposal to your advantage. And yeah, it's very, very interesting. And then after that I was seeing Guerrilla, 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 Guerrero, 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 Guerrero. Guerrero is it's like Guerrero bodega. Okay, so it's like Guerrero bodega. That was it. So it basically means alchemy, right, with wine, because a bodega is like a wine shop. So I feel like you guys again have been able to alchemize any kind of deep pain into your biggest superpower. And Guerrero is usually a name which means introspection. It means prophetic, philosophical, and soul searching. It can be analytical, critical, or opinionated. This is usually an energy signature around somebody who's like thinking very clearly, very deeply. They also have an air of mystery around them. So I feel like this is you guys right now. They can also be in solitary or secrecy. So a lot of you have been in like this MIA or just mysterious phase in your life where there's going to be like a sudden emergence where there's a raise internally in regards to your intuitive abilities, okay? And I'm hearing like really being able to honor that inner calling. And this is going to help you resolve any conflict, okay, or situations. Maybe this is like within your waking life or any resistance that you may be facing. I'm hearing as you I'm hearing the pursuit of hunger. So like maybe this is like as you quench some kind of or satiate some type of longing or desire, right, with the star card energy. And it also shows where you're going to be able to be very creative under the pressure, which is about like alchemy, right? You're turning any pressure into you being able to form like a very valuable outcome. So this is almost like pressure creating diamonds. You guys may feel like you're under like a pressure cooker right now, but you're about to be transformed through the pressure, okay? And the pressure and that resistance is only making you stronger during this time, okay, and preparing you for that crown. Because I'm hearing heavy weighs the crown. So this could be like responsibilities that you guys have been I'm hearing like well equipped, or I'm just seeing like exercise. So like you've been well like trained for this. A lot of you, this could be training that you've undergone, whether this is like internal training, right? Tuning that finely tuned instrument via like your, you know, either your intuition or your discernment. There's something around that. But you're making like very original ideas, right? You're making the best out of what has been. And you're also very intuitive. It does show like someone that has a reservoir of inspirational wisdom. So this is usually combined with an inherent analytical ability. So I'm seeing like Virgo and Pisces together for some reason. So it's almost like you've been able to ground something into the physical that I'm hearing could have been like a creative idea or pursuit. It could have been something that was outside of this world, or I'm hearing even like connections to higher dimensional fractals of self, right? Fractals of self that exist in higher densities, and you've been able to anchor maybe like higher wisdom or knowledge that extends far beyond the third dimension, and then being able to apply that I'm hearing on your earthly journey. All right, so this could have been like healing information, this could have been like downloads. I'm hearing intuitive hits for a lot of you, but it does show that this is where you're going to be rewarded, and this is an expression of spiritual leadership. So maybe this is what you guys are stepping into, or just your purpose is guiding whatever it is that you're doing during this time. It also shows business analysts, marketing, artistic visions, and scientific research. So it looks like you guys are definitely combining. I'm hearing fuego. Something's like heating up with whatever. Maybe this is like the pressure cooker, but something's like heating up. That's interesting. And it's whatever it is. I feel like it's the mind, body, and the spirit. I feel like you're coming into this trilogy. That's what I'm seeing. Like it's like this trinity. Okay. Interesting. Okay, and then I also saw you guys operating like a spiritual side of yourself. This usually talks about an individual that can reach great heights and can drop you off if you neglect your spiritual identity. So it looks like you guys, you're moving forward like being one. You're not seeing yourself as separate from your, it's like you are your I'm hearing like you're the walking embodiment of your purpose, right? Anything that you want to create, anything that you want to cultivate, when it comes to new versions of yourself, things that you want to be able to, I'm hearing, execute in external reality. It's as within, so without, you know, it's like your purpose is guiding everything that you do. And I'm hearing you have a different type of like spiritual responsibility at this point in your life. And it usually shows somebody that's always looking for like an opportunity to investigate the unknown, all right, using your mental abilities to find the purpose or like the meaning in your life, or create that meaning or purpose, right? Being able to walk away that you want to remember yourself as. And it usually shows someone that's growing very wise and is able to understand people and things. And you replenish your energy through like solitude or in privacy. Okay, like you're a self-sustaining organism essentially, and you have a very unique way of thinking. You have very unique intuitive abilities. I'm hearing internal reflection processes, and also when it comes to absorbing, I'm seeing like you're able to absorb ether into matter, but I'm seeing like someone absorbing something from the ethers. So again, I feel like you just have this higher connection to yourself, okay, and your non-physical aspect of self, and that's guiding everything that you do in the physical. And then after that, I saw a Taurus sign on the back of a car, and it also had an octopus, and Tauruses or bulls in this deck also talks about do not back down against like strength, around like resistance, and it tells you to like basically hold like strength and fortitude. And yeah, here it is right behind the fox as well, which is a sneaky character. Do not back down against opposition, show strength and fortitude with the bull. So I feel like this is something that's being activated, and I'm hearing that's going to have like tangible results, because if you think about it, look, I even split it on career. You guys, maybe like a natural talent that you have, second house is going to generate like additional streams of income. Maybe there's like a stream of income second house that you're going to be doing like through a natural talent, like something that you just harness of great value internally is going to lead to some kind of external like tangible results of some kind with the Taurian energy. And Taurus is also a fixed sign, right? So I feel like this is something that you guys have tunnel vision in regards to, like nothing's going to sway you off of this path. And then also octopuses are usually you know, energies that represent like bad luck or people attempting to come in to prevent you from reaching your goals. But I feel like you're in a time in your life where you realize that these agents, or I'm hearing these people that embody like the resistant state, which is interesting, are here to show you how strong you are. Okay, so this could be about basically finding the hidden opportunity within whatever seems to be an adversity, because within any adversity lies an equivalent seed of opportunity if you choose to see that. And I feel like you're seeing, I'm hearing like the spiritual agility, the spiritual stamina, how you can kind of take something from this myopic point of lens and say this is just you versus another, and actually see, okay, this is actually you versus you here, and they are teaching you something. It's like an invitation to reinforce whatever it is that you learned about yourself. Maybe this is about people's exaggerated responses, and actually being able to see where that's rooted in fear. These exaggerated responses are basically just a call for love, and I feel like now you can move forward identifying everything as a call for love or even an act of love, and I feel like you're able to extend that act of love and extend compassion to other people that may be in that silent war within themselves. But yeah, this is usually, again, people attempting to steer you off course, but I feel like you're seeing it as, again, an opportunity to just reinforce and align your actions accordingly with your, like, I'm hearing newfound belief systems. And even if they try to bring like chaos into your life, I'm hearing they hold like a very specific energetic signature. It's not personal at all, it's all just vibrational. I'm hearing it's also teaching you vibrational resilience. So maybe this is something that you guys have been exercising in some way, right? Being able to come back to that neutral observation, not judging other people, because what you judge gives power, you give power to. But yeah, I feel like you're seeing that there's a cosmos within the chaos, and there is a secret order to all of the disorder. And then I also saw 000, or maybe I have to go and grab it, but 000 is about guidance, and then 333 is about like a sudden growth sprout and a lot of change happening in a very short time frame. So it looks like you're collapsing something that would generally take you know, a lot of time, and you're just seeing time as basically consciousness traveling to another event, and the in-between period is just change that happens down the continuum, and there's only an illusion of time because in your mind, I'm hearing you're already living in the event before it has even collapsed through space and time and is now part of your tangible experience. So there's something around like almost time catching up with you, or the third dimensional realm having that lag phase, okay, because you're moving, I'm hearing ether through matter, so naturally you're going to face that level of resistance, okay, because you're trying to move fluid through something that is operating in an illusion that appears to be solid matter, okay? So there's something about understanding that and just like trusting that process and knowing that everything happens at the speed of alignment. And then I also saw a billboard that said what's next, homes with heart and soul, and then it said Potentia VR, and then it says Amigos restaurant, right? So Potentia in Latin means possibility or power, and it can refer to a potential or possibility for something to happen or exist. So I feel like you guys are living in the realm of Potentia. And Potentia as well, it was a billboard with like a VR headset, so it's like you're already living in that frame vibrationally, right? It's like your imagination is giving you a preview of life's upcomings, and it's helping you transcend like your current limitations because you're transcending space and time, right? And I'm hearing by doing this you're mastering matter, because you're navigating the matrix with consciousness that extends far beyond it. Therefore you have like a higher vantage point, and I'm hearing you can get like the outside scoop and bring it inside. So it's almost like you're the glitch within the matrix, but I was hearing like you're infiltrating the matrix in some way, which is funny, but there's like a very conscious co-creation to transcend anything that appears to be an obstacle, right, or a blockage, you know. And I'm seeing Ganesh as well, so I'm hearing like obstacles are just being removed off your path once you come back into that awareness. And it usually as well shows the ability to achieve something. For example, you may say the potential of a seed to grow into a beautiful plant is amazing, but you know that a seed, if you nurture this, right, a lot of you, like it's a thought, right? It's a vision. You're reinforcing that through your emotions. It's creating this bioelectrical charge. You're holding that level of conductivity within your organism, right? You're sustaining it. You're now a vibrational match to whatever it is that you're visioning, and not its absence, because you're already in that vibrational state. You're already living as if it were already, and you already know that it has already come to be. You're just kind of witnessing the becoming of it, right? So there's something about allowing yourself to kind of enjoy that journey on your way there, but it's inevitable, okay? I'm hearing like it's inevitable, but you're literally in resonance to this. I'm hearing you just see it like you're a sacred witness. The events are unfolding in your favor during this time. And I'm hearing like allow them to evolve in your favor, and it's all leading you towards a bigger vision as well. And billboards in the metaphysical realm usually show something that could actually be very lucrative, right? And this could be like an unusual idea. I'm hearing something that seems like unusual to the masses, because this is a form of interstellar travel or time travel with the mind that not everyone, I'm hearing, has learned to cultivate or master. And it usually shows, again, like impending changes in your life situation and something that is about to be quickly evolving. So the something is about to be evolving in your life very, very rapidly. And restaurants are all about social connections, and on the billboard, you know, it's like, that you're with your friends. So I feel like there's new networks that are coming in for you guys. I'm hearing new networking opportunities that could hold super lucrative wishes for you. It's where the cosmos comes in and grants you wishes through your connections to others. And Taurus bulls, again, I saw another Taurus sign on a billboard, so it usually shows your inner will, strength, resilience, and determination. And that was right outside of a shopping center, which is about the selection of your choices. And I'm seeing like the opportunities and plenty card in the Shaman's Dream Oracle message. So it's almost like you're traveling into a realm now where you're very conscious of the consequences of your choices, and you're avoiding choosing the same thing if it leaves you like feeling like you're hungry for more, you know. And I feel like that's like a full cycle moment, because it's like, all right, you know what it is that didn't satisfy your hunger, right? You know what it is. Maybe it's something that you thought would have brought you fulfillment. Maybe some of you have been living in an answered prayer, but that's all it is now, right? You're somewhere that you once prayed to be, but it's almost like source is telling you don't settle, and that inner voice is telling you, hey, there's so much more out there for you to experience. Just emit that frequency into the quantum field and allow the quantum field to bring this to you, right? Because I'm hearing like even with second house, it's all about self-esteem and self-worth. So you guys know that you're worthy of deserving so much more, you know. That's what I'm seeing as well. And then I also saw controller temp, which is about you guys controlling the temperature of your life, right? Maybe that's why I was hearing fuego earlier. But yeah, someone's gonna come in and like crank up the heat. That's what I'm seeing. And then I also saw like a designer outlet, which usually shows like you having a very luxurious experience and you being the designer of your own life, right? And then the next scene, I call it like fate has prepared you for your crown. And I saw Merlin sign, right? And this was all on the way to the airport. So airports are all about a passage through time. It's about soaring high towards your aspirations. It's about literally, I'm hearing like a quantum portal that you're entering into. I'm hearing get ready for an accelerated course of events, okay, that are about to transpire in your life. But it's like you're entering into a portal where there's an entry point and there's like an exit point, and you're going to be in a totally different reality. So there's something about you're going to experience, again, like consciousness traveling from one event to another, which is super interesting. And Merlin is all about the story of like King Arthur, right, which is about the boy of the sword and the stone. And I feel like you realize that this sword has been reserved to you since the beginning of time. And swords are all about your truth. It's about your authenticity. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords right now as well, so you're about to gain like clarity or clear-cut communication or information that's going to give you like clarification on what it is that you already know. And I'm hearing why like an ending also had to transpire in order to be able to receive this new beginning. But yeah, this is about the divine purpose, right? That was being the heir to the throne. So you guys are definitely stepping into like, again, like a leadership role. That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, we shuffled it, but the honor and respect will come back around to you. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe some of you, this is something that you had cultivated from like a previous incarnation that I'm hearing you're reclaiming, but it's about spiritual hierarchy, because King Arthur was stepping into all that it was that he was destined to become. So you guys are like becoming the person that you were always destined to be, and it's a person that you've been shaping yourself to become. So in the Boy of the Sword and the Stone, he says, it's up to you how far you go, but if you don't try, you'll never know. So it looks like you guys are definitely, again, like I'm hearing doing more than trying, right? You guys are like succeeding at this. And it's about transcending the veil of ordinary consciousness. Again, your consciousness is not bound and limited by the third dimension. Because if you have like third dimensional ways of thinking, it's almost like, okay, there's one path for me in life. My destiny is being handed to me. And this is how my life goes, right? I'm just going to be a passive observer of my reality. reality, a passive recipient of whatever comes my way. And you guys are stepping into creator mode. You're saying, hey, there's literally infinite amount of possibilities that lie ahead of me. What do I want to experience in this lifeline? You know, that's what higher realms of consciousness you guys are anchoring into your experience right now. You're not just putting in a DVD and watching, you know, the movie and being I'm hearing like a prisoner to the present moment, right? You're not just like watching scene by scene play out in your life and feel like you have no control over it. It's like, no, you have a really big say during you know, the whole of eternity. You know, it's you're not even this physical vessel. You're the timeless consciousness that navigates this finite experience through this vessel temporarily. So it looks like you guys are again like coming into your infinite potential there. And yeah, the lesson of it is usually about, you know, Merlin being a teacher, introducing Arthur to more of a philosophical view of life, which I feel like, again, kind of brings us back to the starting point. And philosophical viewpoints of life is linked to like ninth house elements, which is about the Hierophant. So you guys have like this direct connection to the non-physical realm, right? Because the Hierophant is like the bridge between the heavens and the earth. So it looks like, again, you have like this, I'm hearing like, always accessible higher vantage point, right, that can assist you on your earthly journeys. And yeah, it shows like conflict is also rarely ever needed. There is only power is the individual mind, but the mind's power is not enough. Power of the body decides everything in the end, and only might is right. So this is about aligning your actions accordingly. So essentially what this is saying with the Merlin energy is that you are, I'm hearing a magician during this time, right? You guys are a magician. You've learned how to alchemize, you know, your painful experiences. And I'm hearing befriend your trauma and turn that into like your best friend and superpower. Because I'm hearing like you're walking with both of your shadow and your light. And that's making you, I'm hearing, an unstoppable force to be reckoned with during this time. And the other energy that was coming through is that your values, your principles, your morals, your ethics, right, and your I'm hearing like your wants, your needs, and your desires all can be something that's collapsed into space and time and become part of your, I'm hearing, experience seamlessly, as long as your actions align with that. This is about your physical vessel, right, which is the body, being completely in alignment with the soul's desires, and then being able to move as one. And that's you now being your higher self in physical form, you being the physical embodiment of your higher self and being a divine being that's roaming this earth and living according to your divine essence, right? That's what this is, no matter how many obstacles or adversities you may face your way. So you guys have stumbled upon the most powerful formula of becoming magnetic, right? Which is realizing that you are infinite potential, right? And you attract abundance wherever you go because you are in alignment with it, because you are abundance within itself, right? That when you strip yourself back down to your pure essence. And a lot of you are here to be that emotional, you know, lighthouse, steady and strong, and being able to become that, you know, I'm hearing guiding light to others, right? You guys are here to lead by example, and maybe that's the leadership role that you guys are stepping into. Yeah. And if you think about the crown chakra, right, it's connections to Archangel Uriel and the higher self. So it's like you guys are here to show that there's a different way of navigating these experiences. So yeah, it looks like you're definitely being used as an example here, especially I'm hearing when it comes to the things that you're going to go on to achieve in the physical realm. Because I'm hearing like some people, they need to see it to believe it, whereas you kind of, you believed it before you ever saw it, right? Because you could foresee it. That's what I'm seeing as well. Yeah, that's super interesting. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on then with you guys. I kind of want to open up with one of these messages. I'll take a look at a gateway of the light activation. Yeah, I was just going to free flow this one. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a great, you know, closing, wrapping up cycle of December in 2024. Ooh, yeah, 8th chakra energy. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, this talks about, yeah, and look at this, star being, healing codes, important information, wounds, and recharging. So again, with the star being, healing codes, this basically talks about how this is like the cosmic self, right, above the earth, okay? And this is like your cosmic self that's guiding your earthly experiences. Soul star is about your connection to your higher self, okay, and your cosmic self, which is super interesting. So let's go ahead and read this. This says fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. So again, a lot of you realize that I'm hearing even even like the agents and things have been, or like deities that are still lost in sleeping and matter, have been contracted to help you further accelerate along your path. And it's because you're seeing everything as like the targeting has only unlocked your superpowers with whatever this is, right? Which is super interesting. Maybe this is like you guys becoming magnetic because you've been able to see how much it is. I'm hearing what a gift to the world you are, or the gifts that you have to offer to the world. Even if no one else did, it's like you've cultivated a strong, I mean, I'm hearing also like reinforced a strong, more than just belief system, but like pure knowing, right, of the value, right, that you hold. Okay, let's see. I'm hearing even if others are blind to it. Soul Star. Okay, so Soul Star activation, this is the 8th chakra essentially, and it talks about all the lessons that we've held through all incarnations that we have experienced. Through our Soul Star, we access information like wisdom, and wisdom like a computer connecting to the internet through broadband. Instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can remain connected at all times and download support as necessary. And that's exactly what's going on. You guys are anchoring higher, higher information. You're anchoring in, and I'm hearing like processing speed is like very accelerated during this time, or amplified. And I'm hearing this is helping you enhance your earthly experience as well. So it's like you're able to basically connect to higher fractals of yourself existing in higher densities, right? Or higher dimensions of time. And this information is assisting this version of self, this lifeline, right, to align its actions accordingly with its highest timelines and its highest expression. Okay, so yeah, Horus energy is basically the result and the product of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. So this is about your physical vessel being married to your spirit, and you moving as one as it, right? You guys are the soul seated within this physical vessel, and you move as one together, congruent, okay? And yeah, there's something interesting. So this is an energy, a keeper of energetic portals hidden to hidden realms. He can help us remember our starry origins, open psychic vision, and connect directly with the wisdom that is held in the stars. So yeah, this is about, Horus is the god of the sun and the moon and the sky, because it's the feminine, the masculine, and, all the connections that you have to versions of yourself existing in higher bandwidths of frequency light, and you guys are attuning to that during this time. You're realizing that you are more than just like this localized vessel, is what I'm saying. Like this third dimensional alpha organism, right, that's an entity and cell of planet Earth that your soul seated within, is also fractalized amongst many different other quantum non-local connections. So you guys are basically just like remote viewing your earthly experiences, and I'm hearing this matrix gameplay, and that's helping you have optimal navigation in this cosmic game that you're in. That's literally what it's giving me. And this is like fractals of yourself that's entities and organisms, and they hold cells and entities from other planets like Arcturus or the Pleiadian star system, or many different like starseed cosmic origins, and you're connecting to all of these different fractalized versions of yourself, right? All of these different fractals of yourself scattered amongst the universes, the galaxies, different dimensions, different densities. And this is assisting you when it comes to applying higher knowledge into the lower realm and being able to move as a higher being while in this third dimensional experience, right, in the lower realm. So yeah, that's super interesting. And that's why you hold a lot of like truth and consciousness and light in your vessel, which is super interesting. And that's why you're here to lead by example, that people are not limited to just, I'm hearing like their destiny being handed to them, but you can actually become a co-creator to become the architect of your highest destiny. It's like you can carve and mold and shape whatever it is that you want from this experience, which is super interesting. Yeah. So yeah, these are like higher archetypal manifestations of yourself, essentially, that, they, what if you don't know, they they are manifested due to the natural laws of their environment, right? The natural physical laws of their environment. That's why they take these different archetypal forms. That's why like Arcturian starseeds look a certain way, or Pleiadian starseeds look a certain way, but they are all you. You're not separate from these entities. There's only an illusion of separation. You are the embodiment of these entities, essentially, which is super interesting. And I'm hearing like it's helping you bypass a lot, and I'm hearing you have a lot of bystanders literally witnessing you bypass like so much, like collapse something that would usually take someone that doesn't have, I'm hearing this higher vantage point, a lot of time, right? A lot of change to go from one event to the other. But to everyone else, it seems like you're teleporting from one point in time into another, right? It's like an entry point and an exit point, which is super interesting. It's like, again, you have this time dilation bubble, which is assisting your consciousness, I'm hearing, when it comes to rapid acceleration of events. So you're able to actually sustain these quantum leaps that you're taking right now because of your vibrational frequency and your resonance. That's what's going on. Yeah, it's because of the geometric structure within your organism right now. Okay. Yeah, so you're a very high vibrational being, essentially. All right, so through your previous journeys, you have learned much about the inner workings of your soul and about the cycles of karma, which is just cause and effect, right? So man is only the effect of his cause. Before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins, all right? At this point, you're in a powerful space. For you, remembering who you truly are, right? Which is not just this localized, you know, version of yourself, but you're connecting to your whole. You guys are integrating, right? To become your higher self in physical form is to realize, okay, you are integrating. To integrate is actually to heal, and to heal is to become whole with the whole of yourself, right? All of the different fractals of yourself, and merge them together as one. All of these different pivotal versions of self. The aspect of self that's existing in another planetary star system, leading a life as a reptilian, as a Pleiadian, as an Arcturian, you know, whatever this may be. It's like you're connecting with the infinite fractals of yourself distributed amongst the multiverse, okay? Which is super interesting. So yeah, you're connecting to your holographic DNA, I'm seeing. Yeah, you're connecting to your multidimensional DNA. And again, you are more non-physical than you actually are physical. Like, what is it? I think it's 99.9% of atoms are like empty space. So I think it's like 0.1%. It's just like, what is it? You know, it's like, okay, that's the illusion of the physical matter, right? That's just pure consciousness. So again, like only 2% of your, or even less than that, of your DNA is physical. The rest of yourself is like literally non-physical, and you're more multi-dimensional than you actually are physical. So the rest of you is like integrating, I'm hearing, with this information, and intercommunicating with the dimensions beyond what it is that your dimensionally limited avatar's eyes can see. So again, like this feeling that you guys have is very real. That could be like the inner voice, right? The inner voice of your higher self that's guiding its own earthly journey. Okay, so at this point, you are in a powerful space and you're remembering who it is that you truly are. And I'm hearing like you're remembering also why you had incarnated into this experience, right? You are your higher self incarnated on earth, right? I'm hearing it's just another one of the many like infinite fractals of yourself. So yeah, okay, you have it within you to make a great difference in your own life and the lives of those that you love in the course of the world. This remembering is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming to this realm. If you find yourself worrying if you are making the right decisions, know that even if you aren't conscious of it all that you've chosen is accordance to your soul's evolutionary plan. So this is I'm hearing in the assistance to experience all it is that you had intended to I'm hearing witness in your Earth's journey. Okay, let's see, or your journey on Earth. Okay, so again, this is accordance to your soul's evolutionary plan. And part of this resistance, by the way, it was part of the divine plan, and it is, right? There is like a cosmos within the chaos and a secret order to the disorder, because your soul incarnated, it chose to incarnate on Earth to experience rapid soul's expansion through polarity. It's only through the polarity and the contrast and the duality that you grow. Okay, it's only through resistance that your soul grows. I'm hearing you're growing very, very rapidly. Because I'm hearing like you're at one with it, you know? It's like you're surrendering to the chaos and you're choosing to see the cosmos within everything. Wow, so instead of operating this experience in a state of survival, your biggest filter of perception right now is literally your crown chakra. That's what I'm seeing, which is super interesting. So it's like you're seeing a high universal truth in any resistance that you may be facing on your path right now. And I'm hearing you're seeing like the higher purpose that it serves, or at least you're able to come back to that, you know? Anyway, it also talks about and when you draw this gateway, you're opening up on higher levels. So you guys are definitely opening up to higher, I'm hearing vantage points, higher levels of awareness. Okay, let's go ahead and read Star Being Healing Codes, because this is definitely the foundation for why this came out. So let's go ahead and see. So this talks about recharging. Again, this is about ET star people. So this is your interdimensional connections. And again, these are versions of self that are very evolved, existing in dimensions beyond what it is that you can even comprehend. They are like the overseers of the cosmos, like angels, divine expressions of the heart of source who are dedicated to the well-being of the entire universe. They aren't limited by time or space, for they are of a higher dimension. So again, you're able to navigate time and space through a higher vantage point that extends far beyond, you know, time and space itself. And this can assist you when it comes to healing frequencies, right? Because I'm hearing like it can be healing within itself to realize that you shouldn't be taking any of this personally, because I'm hearing it's all in an attempt to assist you on your soul's rapid expansion. What I'm seeing is you guys being a starseed, and it's almost like your soul contracts, right, like coming onto this realm. It's like you're reading the book of you're like, sign me up for this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Just, I don't even need to look, just surprise me, give them all to me. Let's do it. I'm gonna come here for boom, like I'm gonna come here for, I want to experience all of it, you know. That's what I see. So you guys have definitely gone through like hardships, you know, but like it's been very rewarding, because I'm hearing, or at least it is going to be like it ends up being, I'm hearing it like it all ends up working out in your favor, which is super interesting. So again, star beings exist in multiple forms and come from different universes. So again, these are like fractals of yourself existing in different universes within the multiverse and beyond. And again, they're all existing in, you know, different time dimensions or different densities, right? Not to confuse you guys, but yeah, super interesting. Super interesting. This can assist you when it comes to healing codes from your cosmic guides. And again, you're just guiding your own experience here on Earth. So if the world seems overwhelming or intense at this time, know that it's okay for you to retreat to a safe space to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to become a healer for others and share healing with the world, but please ensure that you're balanced and fill up your light first. Okay, this is not the time for you to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Light beings are placing their hands upon you now, filling you with divine light that will wash away any blockages or stagnant energy standing in the way of your freedom and wholeness. Star beings are channeling healing codes and frequencies into your being, and it's important for you to stay alert for any intuitive guidance about your body so that you can be restored to health once more. So I'm seeing like your cosmic self's hand literally go in and grab certain blockages within your multidimensional field right now. So this is like the holographic projections that extend far beyond the human body, essentially, and they're assisting when it comes to clearing blockages, and that could be like the Ganesh energy, right? Those are the blockages. They're more internal. Okay, and I'm hearing it's about how you interpret reality, so they're assisting you when it comes to your higher interpretation is what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm definitely talking to like very advanced beings right now. I was not even, I mean, I knew I was going to like end up channeling a lot today, but I didn't think it was going to be for this specific read like it is, but it's very interesting. So let's go ahead and see. Let's get a star child message as well. Yeah, we even split it on the Pleiadian frequencies, which is about rising to Pleiadian frequencies. So that could be specific for you guys. And again, it's helping you when it comes to being a sovereign creator, because you even have sovereignty underneath that, which is the dragon energy. And if you think about dragons, it's like Draco's constellation. It's the constellation of our solar system. So it's like you're again connecting to fractals of yourself that are existing outside of this solar system, right? Are connected to different solar systems. Yeah, so you're seeing yourself as all within this experience, right? Like, yes, it's very real. This is a holographic, you know, projection that we're existing in. It's all an energetic projection, but you're also none of it at the same time, right? So it's like you're more than just this one localized version of self. So there's literally like galactic interest in your mission on Earth, and it's all like intergalactic, you know what I'm saying? So about the universe, right? The one verse in you, okay? Because you are literally a self-sustaining organism. You guys are a fractal of the universe. Divine blueprint, I love this, and synchronicity, which is awesome because you can kind of see the higher self there too. All right, you can see the higher self, which is kind of like guiding, right? You have like higher levels of awareness. Let's go ahead and read divine blueprint. You guys could be receiving, again, this could assist you when it comes to receiving your divine inheritance, because I just received money right now. Let's go ahead and find this if I can. Where is that at? Okay, so divine blueprint number 5, and again, this is about multidimensionality. 555. And 5 is all about change, so this could help you when it comes to your greatest catalyst. Where is it? The circle. This could be a cosmic circle that you guys are connecting to. Okay, divine blueprint. This talks about source self-embodiment inspiration. You were ready, source self-inspired, creator's plan beyond the Akashic records. So the divine blueprint is the creator's plan for heaven on earth, which transcends the old paradigm, lessons of suffering, shame, guilt, and obligation. My path is an aspect of this plan, and each step of it manifests in the present moment. So this is super interesting. So you guys are definitely, you know, you're pulling forward your generational lineage through your own healing journey. So a lot of you have taken on the self-limiting belief systems. You know, I'm hearing many things that have been reinforced generationally, and you've taken on those programs, and that's suffering, even just like epigenetically, to be able to, I'm hearing like this is assisting you when it comes to DNA reprogramming. So it's like you're able to transmute deep fear into love, because those are the two foundational frequencies that, you know, the third dimension operates at, right? Because it operates in a dualistic state, and this is the highest spectrum and also the lowest spectrum. And if you think about blockages, I'm seeing blockages within the bloodline right now. So this is about oscillations. So if you think about like red frequency, right? Red frequencies like fear, okay, which can also come through like, you know, anger, guilt, shame, misery that have been existing generationally in your bloodline, operate in a very slow oscillance. So it's a very like slow vibrational frequency that causes blockages. It can manifest illnesses within the body, and you guys have been able to transmute that. Okay, so there's something about being able to transmute that into, you know, deep, profound neutrality, acceptance, right, compassion and love towards the you know, violet light frequency, which is again the higher self. So this is about you coming into a very conscious co-creation of like the physical vessel, but then also the spirit, and detaching from, I'm hearing, the construct of this matrix, detaching from those circumstances, realizing that you are not the circumstances that happen to you, you're not even the physical body, but you're the timeless consciousness that is I'm hearing assisting your lineage by taking on, I'm hearing the impact of the physical body or the things that have been reinforced generationally, just to be able to transcend that and to be able to cultivate like a strong sense of self-love in a way that your ancestors were not able to. And that's a true alchemy, right? It's like you're able to see this from a higher universal truth. And that's like a rapid oscillation, right? This is like a high fluid vibration because it's allowing you to move through this matrix, but very detached. Okay, so there's something about your stepping into present awareness, which is a portal into all dimensions and timelines, right? It's where you're able to access the whole of yourself, and you're not blocked off from the higher self because you're harboring onto or harnessing onto a lot of low vibrational frequencies within your organism, which really makes it very difficult to actually anchor ether into matter, right? It's like the higher self basically doesn't even want to like merge with the physical vessel because it's so dense. Okay, and you guys have been able to transcend and alchemize this suffering of the bloodline, and as you've done that, you've also in the same breath simultaneously done work on earth that has bled into many dimensions, okay, and also poured forward your starseed lineages as well. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so divine blueprint, have you been waiting for your life to take off? or for a divine opportunity. By accessing your divine blueprint, you can speed up the unfoldment of your life's purpose, right? And you no longer have to wait. And that's exactly what's going on. You guys are speeding up the unfoldment of something, right? The consciousness traveling from one event to another. And perhaps you have waited for the right partner, waited for your karma to work out, waited because you weren't ready to jump. And I'm seeing as well, like, this is you guys leveraging as a quantum being, and you guys leveraging as like a sovereign creator. And the way that you've really been able to do that is because you're no longer waiting for someone else to give you something that you're actually able to give to yourself. So for example, maybe you guys were operating from like fear previously because I'm hearing even like maybe even like hatred or resentment because you wanted others to be able to extend like more compassion to you. But now you're seeing that you can actually just be gentle with yourself in this earthly experience and not expect everyone to be gentle with you, okay? Because there's something around that. Specifically, it's like you're no longer mirroring others' wounds back to them. So a lot of you have grown out of resonance with literally an old paradigm altogether. But this message is saying that it's ready to jump head over heels into the divine fullness of life. What kept you waiting? Was it the man-made stuff? You have to go through that to grow up. So again, you guys have been able to basically grow through the things that you have gone through. And it also talks about now you're wiser and you're ready to go, okay? So your mind has been overshadowing your divine blueprint, making it hard for you to read. But now you're seeing beliefs or judgment or drama or again, blame, guilt, shame, as things that are you're transcending. Because I'm hearing like nature's embrace will shatter feelings of guilt, shame, or misery, and nature's embrace is about your divine nature, okay? So that's like the root chakra energy. And yeah, you're basically lifting the human veil during this time, and you're seeing yourself as much more like you knowing that you extend far beyond this physical body and these physical experiences, essentially. All right, so yeah, you guys are, I'm hearing you were entertaining yourself with toys in the waiting room, but now you're ready for an appointment with God. So you guys again have like an appointment with divinity. Maybe you say, I can't believe it's so simple. And then they would say, why would God make it difficult to be you? Okay, so you're living with an open heart during this time. And I feel like that's the increase when it comes to your electromagnetic field. It's like, again, you're moving with love, you know, that's what I'm seeing. And you're like loving every version of yourself as well, which is super interesting. Yeah, super interesting. So again, this is like head and heart coherence during this time. You're receiving divine encodements as well. And with synchronicity, because you're moving with that head and heart coherence, I feel like you're beginning to see like the divine alignment of it all, okay? Opportunities and divine timing open to change, spontaneous occurrences, perfectly aligned interaction, divine outcomes. Space is needed for new opportunities to embody the light, something out of the blue, even storms have passed. So again, it's going to seem like something just occurs out of the blue, but really this is something that you're in alignment with because of the internal metamorphosis that you've gone through, right? The shedding of limiting belief systems. So the divine fills my consciousness with synchronicities of the past, the present, and the future, because time is only a spherical model anyway. So it's like you're coming back to the same circumstances, but with a higher level of awareness, you know? So your spiritual evolution is accelerated through synchronistic events. They bring you back to your heart and remind you of your purpose, as if the divine is speaking through these spontaneous occurrences, these perfectly aligned interactions. Can you receive the synchronistic opportunities on your path? They are invisible to the mind but revealed to the heart. These opportunities may look very different from fear-based minds might expect or judge to be right. This card reminds you to open your heart so that you can see the opportunities and walk through the doorways of abundance. So yeah, you guys are definitely being invited to walk through the doorways of abundance. And I'm hearing like abundance is having what it is that you need when you need it. And you're going to see, I'm hearing like things come in very unexpected forms, like abundance come in very unexpected forms for you guys. Your guides are showing you a deeper meaning of synchronistic events, which help you to receive more of them. So yeah, there's almost like this level of detachment here. You know what it is for you guys? I feel like it's more of a feeling, like there's things that you want to see in terms of like visions unfold for your life, but it's more about feeling the feeling of your future, or feeling the feeling of like what has already came to be and enjoying the becoming of it, right? There's something around that. And allowing yourself to be surprised, because on a higher cosmic level, like you can already see the myriad array of like possibilities that lie ahead of you, and how to align your actions towards, you know, the highest expression possible. And for optimal navigation, it's like you're listening to that inner knowing, but you're kind of like blinded when it comes to everything, and I'm hearing like the sequence of events that would unfold as you decide something in the moment, you know? Yeah, but there's something around that specifically. Like, you want to surprise yourself in some ways. Like, you want to be able to surprise the human, all right? And Source wants to be able to surprise you, you know? Yeah, interesting. But yeah, not basically analysis paralysis. This is basically listening to your gut instincts. Your guides are here to show you that there's also a hidden synchronicity in your life. Past events that you didn't like at the time might have had divine outcomes. So sometimes I'm hearing like sometimes not receiving what it is that you thought that you wanted at the time was like the biggest blessing in disguise. All right. Yeah, super interesting. Synchronicities can look mysterious, but they're also lovingly orchestrated by many beings. This is your family of light from the Lemuria, Pleiadian, Sirius, and the angelic realms. Okay. Yeah, you have many guides and angels around you during this time. So there's literally like, you know, galactic interest in your mission on Earth, essentially. Like, you have the whole galaxy tuning into I'm hearing what's unfolding for you, okay? And it's to see your response or your reaction, okay? Like, to see your reaction to this. So I feel like there's a surprise. There's like a surprise. Or you're about to be surprised. I'm hearing by how quickly something transpires. Let's see. Yeah, third chakra, Archangel, Chamiel, and strategy. Super interesting. So you guys definitely have strategy amongst like the hostilities. This is like Five of Swords energy. You're just no longer paying attention to things and places and people that you don't want to continue being a part of your reality. Archangel Chamiel is about cultivating a strong sense of self-trust. And I feel like that's what you guys are able to do during this time. Like, you're cultivating a very strong sense of self-trust within yourself, right? When it comes to how to discern what the right course of action to take is. And you're able to look at things from the small and finer details and understand how your instincts have never really led you astray, and to be, I'm hearing, confident in your magic, confident in this divine strategy, and yeah, confident in your ability, I'm hearing, to be magnetizing, because this is the center of the solar system with the solar plexus. So it's like, again, like everybody's in your orbit through your magnetism. So again, like, you guys are a magnet for abundance, all right? And I'm hearing the strategy reveals itself to you in regards to like the small and finer details. But that's what it reminds me of. Let me try and find it, because I literally made notes of this the other day. Yeah, I was literally seeing you guys gain like a universal citizenship. So again, you are a universal, multiversal consciousness, and you were taking a trip to outer space, because I was seeing like a jungle gym in the airport, which is saying that, yeah, you're not just going to places in like physical reality, but also in higher dimensional realms. You're also like receiving like a higher spiritual rank. That's what I'm seeing as well. And also I arrived really early to the boarding gate, and I was, yeah, needing to wait for directions, but I was not lost. I was awaiting like an alignment. So it's like the fact that you're gonna get on or enter into like this portal and reach these high levels, all right, of success, all right, in the definition of what the soul wanted to come here to experience, and exit out of this portal and onto like a desired plane of, you know, a desired experience that you want to have. It's like you're surfing through the illusion of time, right? Or consciousness is just traveling from one event into another and entering into your desired plane of existence. Yeah, that's what's going on. And I was early, so I feel like you guys are like early to the party. I was like the first one at the gate. Even though I didn't intend to, I wasn't rushing or anything. And because of that, there was a really easy boarding process. So this kind of reminds me of a starter's boarding. So you guys are like boarding some kind of like vehicle, right? It's like your soul is boarding this vehicle, and you're fully equipped to be able to go from point A to point B. I'm hearing it's literally not rocket science, which is so interesting. And jungle gyms are just about you having like fun within the experience, okay? which is super interesting. Let's go ahead and read this. Yeah, cultivating a strong sense of self trust and confidence. I'm hearing confidence in your magic. Like the magic can literally not leave you. I'm hearing no matter what physical vessel you're inhabited in, when you are the magic, you're just returning to your innate ability to create what it is that you want from this experience. So this is saying that a journal and pen and compass are key right now. This indicates the optimum time for setting up a very strategic, specific strategy for achieving your goals, okay? So this is about how you're going to align your actions with your desires, okay? Write about the direction that you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed, okay? So this is about, yeah, you shifting the course of your life and seeing the consequences of those choices as well. So consider any potential change in the course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals. You have a conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control, add thought to action, and set your sights on the road ahead. So again, add thought into action. So this is about not just like being lost. Lost is a state of mind. There's something about intent, knowing where it is that you want to go. Reaching that desired outcome has already came to be. But how can you be... I'm just hearing like, how can you align your actions to be able to experience the becoming of it? You know, there's something around that already exists, but nothing is collapsed through space-time and becomes part of your physical experience unless action is the very thing that reinforces your thought into form. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. That's the very thing that brings ether into matter. Yeah. But this, yeah, it's very, very interesting. Okay, but there's like an easy boarding process that's going on. And then you have blessing and abundance at the base. So it's like, this is just assured for you. And then again, this is like divine doorways to abundance, even after that. And I'm hearing the hostilities are going to be behind you, because I don't even know how hostilities ended up back there. So this is something that you guys are leaving behind you, right? Like the path of, you're no longer fighting this. I'm hearing like the path of resistance. It's like you guys are just being very like, I feel like releasing the ways that this unfolds. I'm hearing like the numerous ways that this unfolds. Again, higher power, because you know that you're being guided by higher power, and deep knowing right here at the base, right? They're both letting themselves be known. It's because you're looking at life through the eyes of the soul right now. And deep knowing basically talks about literally being your higher self in physical form. Yeah, which is super interesting. All right, let's go ahead and read higher power, right? Number 4. So there's infinite ways that this can unfold, but there's something about relaxing, just allowing yourself to relax and not operate from fear. So conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Let's go ahead and see. So sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up like a wellspring that you didn't even know that you could access. When you enter agreements to begin projects and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you'll always succeed. Let a higher power lead you. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges that you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, and giving you confidence to move, right? Again, the solar plexus energy, confidence to move. I'm hearing move your magic. So this could be like your emotions in the right direction, because again, your emotions are like this bioelectrical charge, and you're sustaining that level of conductivity within your organism. So there's something about, again, like holding on to that feeling. Yeah, like being, yeah, I'm seeing like messages from your future self in that way, where it's like, how can you be that version of yourself in the now, right? Which is super interesting. Giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You wouldn't be successful without spirit's guidance. So again, this is about humility is going to serve you well. So being powerful enough to just be humble when it comes to you not attaching to, oh, it has to be this way. Because I'm hearing like the human makes plans and then the universe laughs. So something about being like really flexible, but yeah. Focus on the bigger vision, you know, and follow your heart's desires, and the universe will reveal its mysteries to you in regards to how I'm hearing instantaneous this could be, okay, which is super interesting. But I'm hearing that requires like, yeah, there's something about being in a rush only gives you an illusion that things are being completed faster than they are, which is super interesting. I'm hearing when you just allow yourself to be in the flow state, which is almost like an alpha. Yeah, allow yourself to be grounded and just present, right? Anchor your awareness into this vessel and come into that present awareness. Now with deep knowing at the base, this is the underlying reason, right? 43. Okay, I'm glad you guys like the longer reads because like I'm like, whoa, okay, let's see. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy. So intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source consciousness and you that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys to access their innate guidance. Know that you have an ability to read in between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deeper knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available to the limitations of the human experience, right? So again, you're given information during this time that may not make logical sense whatsoever. But if you listen and align your actions accordingly and realize that you're being invited into a sacred dialogue with this deep knowing, then you can tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive the answers from unusual sources. Very, very interesting. So prosperity. This is a time when your hunches will pay off large dividends if you listen to them, take the risk and act. Within you, there is an ocular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinist of the small thinking mind. At this deep level of intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective. So again, this is about knowing that everything already exists within the quantum field. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, your genius awaits. So this is about intuitive strategy. Okay, this is what this is. It's intuitive strategy right now. But getting clear, okay, there's something about getting really clear about your heart's desires and being confident in, I'm hearing the unleashing of your magic, which is super interesting. All right, let's go ahead and see what else. We'll probably close out with a shaman's dream oracle message, and then maybe, because again, the first message was guidance 000, and then you had 333, which is about it leading to like a growth sprout. So again, it's like something like it grows very, very quickly. I'm hearing it's knowing when to be and knowing when to do. Yeah, unmarked trail revelation. So this is saying that it's time to pack lightly, okay, and do deep quietness, meditation and stillness. The answers will get clear, right, when you quiet a busy mind. This is saying that when you sit in stillness, what it is that you need to hear in regards to your guidance will get loud. Yeah, so unmarked trail. Let's go ahead and read 54. I love this card. So this is you taking the road less traveled, right? Again, this is like a form of interstellar travel that isn't known to many humans. Okay, so you are called now to embark. Look at this. Embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights on their quest for the Holy Grail. So again, this is like King Arthur, Merlin energy. Unmarked trail that no one had ever followed. Okay, so this is about an unprecedented experience, discovery and revelation. So likewise, you must enter the dark forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what it is that you seek. The manicured path will bring you only temporary pleasure and then later greater pain. And that's what we were talking about earlier. I feel like in regards to like what it is that you thought maybe that you wanted and you living in an answered prayer is not something that is actually satiating the soul, you know? Stop it. You already know that there's no reward at the end of the road that you're following. You are only killing time. Pause, breathe. And again, time is just like the illusion of your consciousness traveling from one event to another and you guys staying in a similar event, right? And then staying in that feedback loop. But right now your inner voice and your higher self is guiding you when it comes to a major point of divergence where you can enter into new dimensions, right? Where new stories can begin to play out in your life. So this is knowing that vow to not look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges. Get out of character, try the outrageous, and keep your quest private. Now's not the time to speak of the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you have already made a choice, even if you don't want to acknowledge it. Be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been made up and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking only the essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. The universe has your back. Wow. Wow. So you guys have made it out of the jungle. That's what I'm seeing right now. You guys made it out of the jungle. All right. So we have 3 of Wands, which is one step before something becomes tangible. This is about law of attraction and her literally emitting a signal into the quantum field. See, she's ready, right? She's ready to board. She has her surfboard in her hand, but she's awaiting the right time. So there's a time of being and there's a time of doing. And right now, the universe is aligning things for her in dimensions beyond what it is that she can currently perceive. And when I'm hearing like, you'll know when it's time to take some type of action. And some of you, this requires like a psychological ending to the old ways of navigating this world and being able to navigate it as a higher being. and a spiritual being having a human experience, instead of a human thinking that, oh, you're just having like these spiritual experiences. There's something about moving as one with the vessel, right? The spirit moving as one with the vessel, and the vessel moving as one with what the spirit, right, calls for. So yeah, super interesting. This is also like her, when the wave does come in, right, I'm hearing like it is a big wave. It reminds me of the tsunami reading that we did around this comes in all at once. So I'll go ahead and find that. So this could be like a huge surge. I'll link that down below. We have the Queen of Wands and the Chariot. So this is confidence in your magic. Spirit is basically saying there's not even going to be like a use for your surfboard there, okay? We have a Chariot for you, okay? And the Queen of Wands is about sun energy as well with the solar plexus. So this is saying that things are going to be in your orbit. People are going to be coming towards you. Opportunities are going to be coming towards you to assist you when it comes to going the distance and reaching your creative visions very, very rapidly. So this could be you attracting like-minded individuals, opportunities that can assist you towards like ultimate happiness, right? 10 of Cups energy, like ultimate fulfillment here. Right, let's go ahead and close out with a Kipper message for you. Toil and labor, courtship. So your hard work is paying off. Maybe this is hard work that you've had when it comes to cultivating this relationship with your higher self, right? It's the masculine and the feminine principles. Also can lead to tangible results with the 4-2. Yeah, imprisonment reversed. You guys are definitely coming out of just self-limiting belief systems. I feel like you're stepping into a season where you're going to be thinking smarter instead of working harder, right? When it comes to optimal navigation or like the optimal way to travel. I'm hearing for your consciousness to travel. Higher honor, okay, with gifts. So you guys could be seeing the gift of like the present moment. So I'm hearing you don't like, so that you can listen, right? There's something about being present so that you can pay attention to the signposts that are being placed your way. Because again, there's something around that's going to come in very unexpected forms. We have official person. You guys could be stepping into a position of authority, okay? Again, that's like the crown energy. Also, people in authority may be... I'm hearing watching over you. You have pathways, so a new pathway is going to open up that holds a lot of longevity on it, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna love any of you guys right there. Hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Hopefully it brought you all the clarification insight that you need at this stage in your journey. I always do this. All right, let's see. I kind of want to get a starseed message for you, and then we'll close out. So High Priestess there at the base, right? Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I think that said, trust the way that you came in on. Let's see. No, unbound. Again, you're releasing yourself from certain soul contracts, okay, during this time. That's what it talks about. So yeah, unbound, releasing soul contracts, past lives, okay? So again, this is about basically releasing anything, right? Especially with the sword of truth, right? You guys are living according to your divinity, okay? To your divine essence as well. Let's see. Yeah, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So a lot of you, this could be in the opinions of others that you're realizing is no longer your burden to carry, right? Or just like old opinions, right? Or belief systems that no longer serve you. It's like you're placing those boundaries. I'm hearing even between like an old paradigm and a new one. And then you have all past lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So you're not asking for permission, essentially, to be able to embark on this journey or to navigate your way on your earthly experiences as a divine being, right? It's like I'm hearing you don't need permission to practice your divinity or to practice a little bit of outrageousness and do what it is that may not make sense to people now. Okay, we have balance. So things are balancing out, equal give and take during this time. This is the end, followed by new beginnings. Get ready for the best to come. Close all old doors. So yeah, there's like a balancing between paradigms right now for you. All right, guys, I'm loving you right there. Yes. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Hopefully it gave you everything that you need to hear at this stage in your journey. Until next time, bye.